from Spinifex and the 79 series. Now we were going to run through this outside, but it is raining, so we've popped into the studio to have a bit of a chat with Chris. Now Chris, you've been building cars and four-wheel drives for a long time now. How does this one compare?
Well, look, this is certainly one of the more involved builds we've done. You came to us with a very specific list of requirements of what you wanted on this truck, and obviously it's your baby, so we were only too happy to oblige and give you everything you wanted.
Yeah, definitely. And look, you'd know a little bit about that. You've got a 200 series, I believe.
Yes.
Quite a nice looking unit. Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, it's my dream car, much as this is yours. And we've just thrown everything at it. Whenever we think we're finished, something else comes along and we keep going. But more importantly, it's a car for the family. It's what gets us out back. It's what gets us up to Fraser and gets us exploring Australia.
So I obviously sent you a bit of a rough design in terms of my ideal canopy.
You did, yes.
And yes, it might have had some specific things in it.
Yes.
But I have to say that this is looking like it's even more than what I envisioned it to be. This must have been an epic build.
This was. We've built a lot of canopies. This one is certainly the most complex, but has the most features as well. We've tried to tick every box that you asked for, and then some more. We've learned a lot about practicality along the way as well. This is by far one of the most custom units we've ever done. The basic shell starts the same. You know, all of these canopies are double skinned. It's insulated as well. Even the roof sheet is double skinned, so that all the wiring up to the rooftop tent for the interior lights, all of that's hidden away. None of it's exposed. It only needs to pop out where it's needed.
Yeah, definitely. Now, we did make a few additions, I guess you would say.
Yes.
So when we send it up to you, there's obviously a few things you've got to work with you to make sure that we can try and make these things fit.
Yes.
And there's a few hurdles that come up. So we've ended up with 3 fridges.
We have.
Which is epic, because now one of these drawer fridges will be designated for something special. So that's always good. Tell me a little bit about
that'd be the water, wouldn't it?
Yeah, the hydrolyte in the water.
That's it,
the next
it.
morning. But anyways, so tell me a little bit about this particular section. We're starting from the beginning here, because I'm so excited to show everyone this.
So obviously when we first started, this was just going to be a traditional chest fridge on a slide. After talking with you and the guys at Engel, we came up with a bit of a different design. We mounted 2 of Engel's new drawer fridges in here. Nice tidy little unit.
Now they can be fridge or freezer, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Nice and easy. They slide everything out, so everything's nice and accessible. And then on the other side, we had enough space left for an upright fridge.
Which is pretty popular these days, isn't it?
They're becoming more popular. The big advantage with them is they're a lot lighter than a traditional chest fridge. The other side is you just open the door, you're into it. You're not having to pull a slide out, open a lid. They're very practical.
Yeah, definitely.
Access as well. You can get to everything a lot easier than diving down into a chest fridge.
Yeah, definitely. Now, obviously, electrics, they're a huge thing in any build. So what have we got all up here?
Well, we've got enough wiring in this canopy for a Telstra exchange. We've basically run the NBN and then some more through here.
That's what happens when you have a female.
Yeah.
Who wants a canopy?
Well, it's not exclusive to females, but certainly where we started was you wanted a convenient power panel.
Yes.
Nice and simple to have all your controls in one spot. Mm-hmm. So we've done all of that in the top of the canopy here. We've been able to house the Red Arc Manager 30 in here, your inverter, and then all of your power controls on the front of this.
Yeah.
Your inverter's controlled here. We've got the 240 in here, and then we've got the 240 up in the rooftop tent for your electric blanket for winter.
You're not meant to tell anyone.
And all of this is being powered by a 170 amp hour lead crystal battery.
Yeah, perfect. And we've got a 2000 watt inverter, so that's a Red Arc inverter as well.
That's a Red Arc pure sine wave inverter.
So plenty for the electric blanket, yeah.
Yes, there is. And once again, that's all hidden in behind this power panel. So we've got the remote to turn it on and off, and then we've got the 240 power points here for charging whatever you
Yeah.
want to use it for, your hairdryer, curler.
Yes. No, look, that was really important to me to have that one spot, that everything was just there. And obviously having the shelf as well, to me, was important because I can be charging things and have everything under here. So for me, the practicality side of this particular area is perfect. This is probably one of the most exciting parts that I guess sort of went into the building. You actually built this around the kitchen.
Yes.
So I found this kitchen and got in contact with Jim and Jeanette at Top End Camping. Now they've been absolutely brilliant and they've got such a great product that I really wanted to be able to incorporate this into the canopy. You've done such a great job with it.
Yeah, they're a great unit, and much like our canopy, they're made here in Australia, designed in Australia, made in Australia, good quality materials. These are made in Newcastle, nice and compact. They fit the canopy just so well.
So something that I thought really complemented this particular kitchen unit was the kitchen sink. So behind you there.
Yes, we've got the sink. So this is one of the few units where we literally have put the kitchen sink in.
Everything, yep.
And this isn't just any ordinary kitchen sink. This is a full household kitchen sink. It's a full size. It's not a mini camping kitchen sink.
And you've got the little light and everything in there. So you've thought of all the little bits and pieces. And even the lights. I rang you probably halfway through the build actually and asked for specific lights.
Yes.
As I tend to do. So these ones they actually go into an orange colour which will detract the bugs as well.
Yes. So they're white or orange, and they're all dimmable. And like you said, the orange attracts the bugs. There's nothing worse than having the bugs, particularly if you're cooking, you're over in the kitchen area. Bugs are painful. The orange light certainly minimises that.
Yeah.
And the underbody of this unit here, we've got the underbody toolboxes all the way around, plus the drawer. So we're utilising a whole lot of space that's usually dead space under the vehicle as well. It's good to keep the weight down as well, below the centre line of the vehicle. In the back toolbox, we've got your compressor with the TJN Connect as well.
That's a really cool little unit. So you were telling me about that. Basically, I can just hook it up to the wheel. There's an app that I use.
Yes.
And I can set highway pressures, stand pressures, all sorts of things, and let it go.
Press the button, let it go, and you can have one of those cold waters that are in the Engel
Yes,
fridge drawer.
Of course. No, definitely. And also underneath, there's an 80-litre water tank too.
Yes, we've managed to get an 80-litre water tank tucked away up in front of the drawer, in between the chassis rails. So once again, the weight's down low, but we're maximising the use of every bit of available space.
Now, I dropped this off to you probably about 5 weeks ago.
Yes.
Now, looking at this, I have to ask the question, how many hours do you think went into actually building this?
Well, we know almost down to the minute. We kept track of everything. Obviously, this is your pride and joy. We did a lot more than the canopy for you. There was a lot of work in the cab, all the TJM bar work. All up, there was just over 250 man hours that went into this, majority of which were in the canopy.
No, look, I can't thank you enough. It looks amazing. Your favourite part?
Oh, it's hard. I mean, like you said, where this truck has come from, it's really been revitalised. You know, the exhaust on it, which there's a fair bit of custom work to get around everything on this. The HPD intercooler, and then we've done a bit of tuning on it to give you longevity. It just sounds awesome and it drives awesome too.
Look, I can't wait to get this out on the road for season 5. Make sure you stay tuned to Facebook and all of our social platforms. But if you want to know more about the canopies and maybe even getting something built for yourself, where would we head, Chris?
Head to spinifexmanufacturing.com.au and we can certainly start designing your own canopy.
He'll even include the kitchen sink.